Hello, my name is Drake Stokes, and I will be talking about the topic of toxic people. So I want everyone who's ever watching, who's all watching, let's think about something. Have you ever been or have repeatedly been in the presence of someone that is mentally draining? Always negative, and the jokes always seem to bring you or those around you down. This day and age, mental health has become very aware, and the help reducing comes in all shapes and sizes all over the world. The biggest need is support during this time, which can happen at all stages of life. And those around you play a part in dictating how one thinks of themselves as well as allow themselves to become positive in this fight through life. I've had many experiences with toxic people, from family to friends, that have led into my life. And just the presence of such people can flip your whole day and cause many to doubt themselves, just like I did when certain people who called it constructive criticism or just joking around or this, that, and the other will put me down willingly. So, today, in order to better understand toxic people, we must look into why and what the reasons are for the continual unknowing disrespect toward those they deem important to them. See, toxicity is something of many sorts. It can happen at any time, and whatever happened towards that person, or is just a learned behavior, things tend to just fall out of place. Toxicity in the form of learned behavior is something very, very in tune, because those around you play a huge part in what you become. Some people become toxic due to learned behavior that causes trouble in coping skills in society and in relationships. The internal struggle of their unmet needs and ideas to meet those needs are inscribed into their behavior and the behavior towards others. The overall subconscious goal is to meet the needs from previous developmental stages and to correct the pain and internal conflict of a previous experience they received themselves. Toxicity continues to ravage its way through life, and when picked up on at an early age, you never know what or how it's going to come towards or be towards others. And that's how we transition into the mismanagement of feelings. We never know what feelings or emotions cause toxic people to create more conflict or friction or set up ample amount of opportunity for different kinds of direct or indirect abuses onto another. This type of managing feelings promotes further toxic behavior that increases one's reality that is based on outside components and the absence of subconscious burden related to past memories from the previous stages. These unhealthy projections cause many to feel lonely in their own fight, and when opening up or giving up, even though it's not as easy as it sounds, it's a must. Because the projection of unhealthy emotions onto others is through the unhealthy method that only seeks to get their own needs met of immediate self assurance among the ego and not the whole person in healthy areas. The crucial elements then create a habitual domino effect to keep recreating situations through toxic behavior that never meet the needs and goals of healthy relationships with themselves and in society. The root of toxic treatment onto another is a way to seek, or just once again meet the critical needs of the person that were never met. In conclusion, I have went through three of the most hugest ideas of what really gets in tune with the mind of a toxic person. I have learned that there are many psychological reasons toxic people are the way they are, how it affects everyday life for themselves and especially those around them who have the right in the idea of leaving them where they are. In turn, reach out to those who you deem toxic in order to educate them on the reason it seems that way or how you feel, and make sure to not exert too much energy for a person that puts you down in order to make themselves feel better. Because at the end of the day, a toxic person is a toxic person. And we all need help, but make sure not to hurt yourself in the process of helping someone else. Because it's one way or another. A toxic person will always stay the same. And it is our job to help, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Thank you very much.